Yo, what's up, guys? And welcome to Let's Look at Tainted Grail again. Kind of the same thing I did with, what's the game called? Vault of the Void a few days ago. I would like to have a look at the game, and then I realized that it actually came out. It's like out. It's no longer early access. So how about we do that? New run. Hit me, baby. Yo, it's like actual... Oh wait, this existed in the previous. As I go, I'm still gonna point out stuff that annoyed me previously. Okay. Hair, does it? Yeah, hit me with like a dope ass. Yeah, hit me with a braid. No, hit me with hair and a braid. No, just hit me with a braid. I honestly don't actually care. Give me the biggest beard possible, and give me pink hair. I say pink hair, but that looks much more purple than pink. You know what, give me green hair. There we go, that's fine. And give me these tattoos, because they look tribal and cursed AF. Wait, didn't we go with the raven? Yeah, the raven looks so cool. Make that pink. Yeah, no, make it red. Yeah. Gear customization will be unlocked after the tutorial. But I've done the tutorial. My name, 'tis Paulie. I should have just got into save slot 1, right? Tainted Grail, conquest roguelike game. This means that you meant to be played infinitely replayable. I want to know if they fixed the performance. I want to know if they added more cards and more enemy variety.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who managed to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
Okay, so as I was saying, I really want to see if they fixed the performance. They did change the camera, and we did play after they changed the camera.
Darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
I still like the
creature
voice work
pauses
this
for a
guy did.
moment, clearly weighing up some options.
I remember him now.
He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try? Perfect. You can speak. And yes, these are really great questions. No easy answer. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself. You're gone. Your village is gone.
Everything you've known
however,
is gone. Okay, cool. We've heard this before. I'm not here for this story. Yo, okay, they added an absolute truckload of new classes. Holy cow. Okay. Wait, when did I play this game? I think I probably played this. I think I played this before or at the same time as Vault of the Void. Base damage, base ability, every time you hit leaves a mark. 4 marks make the enemy vulnerable. Vulnerable makes you deal more damage.
Isn't strong enough. Now we need to see.
The more you play, the stronger your soul will become and more characters you can unlock. I'm just going to skip through this because if you want to watch the intro stuff, just go watch my first mini video series I did on the game. I want to know if the game's performance is better. hit him. Hit him. Block. Okay, the animations seem a bit nicer. How are we looking on the display capture? Pretty decent. Stunning them isn't really going to do much. Stunning will take away 110 damage attack, I guess. Hit him. And then we can block the other damage. As far as I remember, you're supposed to just straight up lose those. So how blocking works in this game, if you're new to this, welcome. How blocking works in this game is it's an instance of block. It is by far, in one turn it's going to summon minions or attack. It blocks an instance of damage, which is by far my favorite way of doing damage mitigation in card games so far. Because you just have to worry about having a card that can block instead of having a card that blocks enough, you know? Yeah, you're supposed to lose this, by the way. I forgot that you can also just click. If you only have one target, you just click on the card. Okay, let's pop it. Yeah, nice. Enemies gain damage. Sometimes they'll gain armor as things progress. We do need to do that, otherwise we'll die. I don't think you can win this fight. Maybe you can win this fight, but I don't think you can. Start with that to reduce their armor even more, then do that, then do that. I can't remember if it's this class or if it's class specific or card specific, but there is a card that you can use to either a card or a class that you can use to maintain your armor between can I be lucky, please? Unlucky. That was a waste, but at least we don't take damage. Okay, performance seems better. Quality, animation quality, and gameplay quality seems a lot better. He's hitting once, which means we can hit many times. I keep forgetting to put my phone on silent. This whole day I've been getting notifications while recording. So yes, this ability, the more I hit an enemy, the more this charges up, and then you will do that percentage of your character's base damage. As 5 times 4. That's kind of gonna suck. I think the only thing we can do is stun them to avoid it, and we can't stun, so let's just hit them really hard. Oh, now we can stun. What does this do? Oh, it's stun. I don't want that happening. This is definitely one of my more favorite. I really enjoyed playing this. Oh, I should have done that. This is better still. I really enjoyed playing this while I was playing it. And yes, I'm planning on losing, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure you can't win this, and I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes trying to win a fight I can't win. Can you kill me already? Maybe you can win this? But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to lose it.
I should have seen that coming. It was optimistic of me to expect. Don't worry.
Like I said, you'll grow. It's in a special place. Let's go. If you want the lore and stuff, go watch my first video. This looks like OBS's logo. This really looks like OBS's logo. So performance so far in that first fight was good, but the place where I struggled with performance was in the main first town area, which was like this. This is where my frames would drop into oblivion. And I wouldn't say they're better. They've definitely...
Your hometown once was. A lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north.
At least that's one thing you...
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd...
The man looked...
I've already made some preparations and settled in... But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there.
Okay, so we've got a new quest now. You can move with clicking, or you can WASD. They have actually narrowed down the camera a bit, which I kind of like.
Right now, this building...
And you might actually be able to unlock all of this content now, which will be pretty nice. Can turn the camera, and later on you unlock more NPCs. But the main draw of the game at the moment is going to be to walk out into the weirdness.
I caught you before you went out, all on your luck. The golem is just... and since we... Oh.
The golem is going to be the first boss. And these red candles you can use to teleport home. Or to light these things. Now while you're in this weird oil painting, glossy oil painting state, you can't see what the interactions are. You're hitting in 2 turns, so let me increase my damage. And then whack you. You're hitting in 1 turn. Ooh, what is this? A weird card. Create a 20 barrier on all enemies. If not played next turn, lose 25% of your current HP. If not played next turn. I can probably kill this guy before said next turn happens. So. Yeah. Absolutely destroyed him. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. And then you will unlock stuff like this, and then you can choose from a stance card or from a damage card, which I think is also new. I think last time was just... Oh no, this is what's in my deck, right? And then we can add one of these. Deal 1 damage. Deal 1 hit for 250% damage to all enemies and offer 5 HP. Block the next hit if it of a chosen enemy. Duplicate your next card. I remember that. That lends into some cool stuff. Then you also get to pick a passive for your character, which is essentially relics from Slay the Spire, which then changes how your character's abilities will work. Block every second hit received in a turn. The first hit deals double damage. First hit in combat, so that's not per turn, it's per combat. Heal 25% of missing HP after every victorious combat. So we'll be taking that one, just to make sure we can keep going. That I think is another boss fight. This seems like some interactable milestone. So we can now... I was going to keep talking over. You can now light up these stones. So you can either boost the milestones range, so you don't have this weird oil paint Van Gogh filter. You can extinguish it, and then you receive one of the weird candles and use the currency to do these things. Or you can ask for a blessing that will heal or boost you for your next combat. So what I normally do is banish the darkness. And then you can actually see what's going on around you. That's an enemy. Ooh, it's a treasure guardian. It's a pack of enemies. Now I can't see what they are. No. What is this? Can I walk around here? Now let me fight. I don't mind. I'm really liking the changes they made. They have made insanely good and insanely fast progress in this game so far. I'm actually shocked. He's gonna buff and they're both attackers. So we need to get 2 heals done here. Okay, so we're not going to. So let's do this. So you have plus 300% damage now on the next attack. I guess we're just going for a normal attack. We're going to get hit hard here. But unfortunately, there really wasn't much we could do about that one. I need to... So, one of the main builds I did with this character specifically is like the multi-hit cards. So cards that are like, deal 6 damage 5 times. Like, I would use those cards really, really... This guy needs to die right now. Like this one. These I would use most often, especially with cards like this, to try and just absolutely destroy enemies. You're freaking kidding me. This is gonna hurt. I might actually be dead after this combat. I don't know why I did it in that order. I kind of just blanked and clicked on cards for some stupid reason. It's fine. We're fine. We'll be fine. Don't stress, guys. And then we'll block. And then we'll murder this guy. I think we should actually focus on murdering this guy. So let's... Yeah, we did. Okay. Ignore that.
In the darkness,
That never
you
happened.
hear a familiar voice.
Finally.
A different voice appears out.
Be gone.
It is calm,
Interesting.
inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress, as you take the free chair.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special. Yes.
Your
Yes to
death!
that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone.
Mm-hmm.
Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this
I don't know if he had voice work last time I played, but his voice work is really good.
past and all that
You see
you must this
We need to kill the guardians. Simple. Each run lost, the part of the accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities for the upcoming runs. These are your major objectives in games, things you need to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. You need to save 13 souls from corruption, fight the true boss fights, and rescue villagers. We discovered 4 of the passives, some factions, bestiary, NPC, world, blah blah blah. You can go forever. Okay, so let's hit the start over. So we can start with the healing potions. Achievement unlocked. You die and it restarts. Sad face Winky. Okay, so what I've noticed so far is they have fleshed out the story, they have fleshed out some of the UI, they've fixed the performance, they've changed the camera, they've changed the environment, they've added more textures to the environment, and they've added a buttload more classes. The only classes that were playable last time I played, I think, were 3, and then they added a 4th when I came back to have a look at the game. The performance still isn't amazing. Like now I'm getting 38 frames with everything on, I'm assuming it's on max, in the starting town. So that could still definitely use a bit of work. But other than that, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen so far. I will just do a quick run out here. I think sometimes you can maybe sneak past them, but not always. Okay, we need 1 block. And then that. I should have done this and then the multi-hit one. So yeah, the build that I found worked best on this character, the one that I kept ending up going back to. We can't stun or anything. The one that I ended up going back to constantly is just all the multi-hit abilities plus the buff, like the damage buff abilities. Wow, we got a very low roll there. Wait, why is our damage so low? Pretty sure we can kill you. Nope. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, the reason I'm doing just like a very aggressive quick play is I just want to show a bit more of the game before I round things out. But it is really cool, and I do like the changes that I've seen so far. Draw 1 card, cost 0 energy. Good stuff. Very good stuff. First attack type card played in each combat costs 0 energy. That's also really good. Start every combat with additional 2 energy. There we go. That's what you're looking for. Playing Slay the Spire here, boys. We're playing Slay the Spire. More energy, the merrier. I'm on my way to that because that's treasure. You're both attacking. I don't like this whole weird card thing. That is something they've added that I'm really not a big fan of. I guess we can just try and reduce one of their armors. This music is good, man. Yes, we will be taking quite a chunk of damage. This music is very Witcher. Like it's really, really Witcher, and I'm digging it. You should block more, Paulie. No shit, bro. Should also attack more to get this. Where's yeah? No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Oh, they hit really well. It just hit the wrong person. Again, hit the wrong person. So for anyone who's wondering, the most efficient way to play this is to play it very much. Wait, can I spend? Wait, what? What is this? Wait, is this like, did they add like a kill a line man? I'm gonna let shine. Did they add like a candle-ish? We need to kill that guy. Did they add a candle-ish system like I almost said darker than black, darkest dungeon? Why are we nerfed so hard? I need to figure out why we get nerfed so hard. So I don't think it's an enemy thing. I think it's an us thing. Increased by 100% for 1 hit. Block, increased damage. Whatever that is, it's new. If we attack multiple times, do we... And you also gain wealth that you can also spend. Interesting. How do I heal myself? Oh, so I'm literally holding a weird candle and I found a florist.
Wandering around, you notice at the then you notice an old man smiling. Hands, hearts, testicles, arms, all held together by an unknown power, form the shape of a sunflower. Your horrified eyes pass over baubles made of kidneys and macabre flowers tied neatly with intestine ribbons.
Come, don't be afraid. I suppose some might consider my shop rather extravagant, but trust me, you won't find anything quite like my bouquets in these woods.
Interesting.
So, what do you have for me?
You know,
Oh, pity. I thought you came here with my delivery.
Buy a bouquet of flowers. Yo. Gain 1 block. Let's just gain 50 arm. Yes, this game also has an armor and a block system. So the more armor you have, the more damage reduction you have when enemies hit you. And you can literally get your armor up to a point where you don't even really take damage when enemies just normally hit you. I remember now. This sounds pretty good though.
The man,
Yeah,
he sobs for a
bouquet. Every
he tries.
I'm just going to skip through this because I want to see if you can recruit him. Okay, but you did get a new quest. Okay, let's try and no, don't add more to that. Inventory. Use. Okay, cool. So you can just do that. There's a whole like inventory system as well. It's a bit more fleshed out now than it used to be. There's also a rune system. As you complete challenges and stuff, you will, as you beat bosses, I think, and have specific interactions in the world, you can put runes in here that'll give you more lifesteal or armor depending on what you put them in. And you also find upgraded runes that can give you like these specific abilities deal more damage and stuff like that.
The local hunters call this ancient sky.
Risk sleeping in this place. There we go. Oh lord. Fighting 3 of these guys is going to be an absolute mess. Reduce damage of all enemies by 100% this turn. Okay. Let's do that. Then we don't have to block at all. We can just go all out. Deal 3 hits for 8 to 12. Deal 1 hit. Deal 3 hits. Who's the lowest? You. That definitely did that in an improper order. And then each character also have their own weird powers. I don't know why we took that much damage when I reduced the damage with 100%, but whatever. This will probably be our last combat interaction for this episode. Gain 1 block. Next time draw an additional card and reduce its cost. It's pretty good, man. Free block. Always good. Just please high roll. Thank you. The exact roll we needed. You can do that. Then you can try this again. I was hoping that was going to be a block. I could have just played a block instead, but whatever. Worked out the same way. Tainted Force, deal 1 damage. If not played next time, we gain. These weird cards are actually really, really cool. Like, that is really, really nice. Holy cow. Okay, I'm really happy that I came back to this game, and I had no idea that it actually released at the end of last month. Well, not even end of April, May. It might have actually released like 2 days ago. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't pay that much attention to whatever the release thing said. Although I'm really glad I came back. This is really, really fun. And it's good to be back in a game like this. 3 hits should kill you. And finish off with that. Nice. Okay, I can feel it coming back. I can really feel it coming back. Deal 1 hit for 300% damage. Reduce the enemy's armor by 25. Duplicate the next card played. Draw 3 cards. Skip. The hunt was successful and you feel Stagfather's gratitude. Forget 2 skills, which essentially your skills are your cards are your skills, or restore 100 HP. Might as well forget 2 skills because we default block, default attack. Because we don't need to restore. Oh, we could have restored HP, but I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. My feedback on how this game has changed is definitely for the better. I think I'm really happy that I came back to check it out, and I might actually play a bit more of this just to check out more of the changes, all the different classes. It seems really fun. And just get back into this is also going to be really cool. Graphics drastically improved. A lot of mechanics they brought in, cards, the weird card mechanics. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of new skills. All of the voice actings in the character we just interacted there with the testicles and stuff, he didn't have a voice last time. I had to read his text. And man, the changes are really, really awesome. And I really do think I'm going to try and jump back into this a bit over the weekend and get you guys some videos on this as the week goes on. Because this is definitely the most fun I've had in recording in a while. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. Let me know what you think of the game down below in the comments. And check out the rest of the channel if you enjoyed what you see there. Hit subscribe for more fun and video games and random nonsense. Catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.